give us a wizard eye. So guys are. Okay, so I'm gonna hug this wall, get right here, and then do a very good job of it. I think that's everything. Yep. Okay. Yellow liquid. I don't think we have yellow yet. Yellow is speed, I think. Or is it accuracy? It might be accuracy, so I'll let Willis drink it and see what it is. Yeah, +1 to accuracy. Just helps them hit with their weapons better. Speed is how quickly they can recover. Herb. Alright, this chest, I think. Alright.
Got it.
Yeah, it's got the candelabra in it, so here's the candelabra, quest item. A silver candelabra etched with the symbol of Ba. So him.
Aha. I don't know.
Of course you don't know what that is.
Aha.
A ring we can sell. Okay, so let's go back and turn this in. We'll come back and clear these guys out. I always clear out these dungeons. But right now we want some levels. Let's make it a little bit, make our task a little bit easier. Now this quest does affect your reputation. So when you complete it, like if you'll see right now, let's see, where is it talk about our reputation? Maybe it's under this quick reference thing. Yeah, reputation is average. So when we turn this in, our reputation is not going to be average. So compensate for that, I'm going to do a little trick here. If you go up to, because if you get to bad, the villagers are probably not going to attack you. They just won't talk to you. But anything below bad, I think the villagers will attack you when they show up, if you show up. So you can go in here and you can
we assist you?
Make a donation to the church.
Luck be with you.
And as you see, it's gone up to respectable now. And this is probably going to knock it back down to average.
Hello, come on in.
It's this guy who has it. And you just do quest. Excellent. Ba be praised. I see you are not frightened off by the curse after all. Here is your reward, and thank you again for your assistance. Ba changed my life for the better. Surrender your will to Ba, and you will forever be free of doubt and pain. Yeah. Okay, so if we go back here, we're back down to average. Nobody likes these guys. And they don't like it when you help them out. So let's see if we're able to train. Yeah, we are. Okay. So now we can train up another level.
How about some training? Okay. 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 Okay.
Alright, at this point, if you haven't done so already, which I have not, it's a pretty good idea to train up your hand-to-hand combat skills, because you're going to be using those. Well, this guy can use a shield, so... let's see, inventory... give him that. Because there will be areas where you are not able to use standoff tactics, and you gotta just hack away at them. So we'll do. We'll give everybody 2. Give them a little bit of a buff. You'll notice I don't just blow all my skill points, which there's nothing to say that you can't. I just tend to be a little stingy with them because you only get them when you find a horseshoes or when you level, and I tend to assign points as I think they'll be needed. So just a little thing to keep in mind. There's nothing wrong with going in and just, giving all your points, spending all the points. It's just the way I prefer to do things. So.
Hi, how are you?
The Jester. See, oh my, everyone is saying terrible things about you and your friends, Archie. I'm afraid I can't speak with you. So if you give some, now if you go away and then you go to somebody with diplomacy who has a better ability to speak with them, and then you go back. See, she still won't talk to us, so we probably have to be respectable before the Maryland, the Jester, who is obviously very respectable. Will you can beg, you can threaten, you can try to bribe, but all of this stuff affects your your reputation as well. So I would suggest just doing some quests or make a donation and get respectable again, and they'll talk to you. Alright, so let's go back up here and we'll try to open up these doors. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a room over here. Is that all that was in there? No. Bloodsuckers. I think these things will give you a disease, but they're pretty squishy. They don't have much. Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty. I think there's like guys hiding. Yeah, so somebody's after us. Yeah, they were hiding in those alcoves. Okay, it's pretty obvious what you do in here. You go up here and you push this button. When you do, though, those things come down. And whatever's behind them comes after you. So lucky for us, it's just one little rat. You can shoot him pretty quickly. And you've got these things. Portcullis type things. And then inside here are some mobs. Yeah, a lot of them. Oh, see that red guy back there? That's Goblin King. He's pretty tough. At least at this level. So, we're gonna feed a quick retreat. And we'll see if we can get them to come out one at a time. Sometimes they can make the corner. Yeah. Come on, come around the corner there. Oh, that's just one of the other gobbies, little green ones. Come on, there we go. Now we got Mr. Shammy. Can't get Goblin King to come around over the corner there. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Just be able to take a couple of pot shots at him before he gets close enough to swipe at us with his sword. And they'll cast spells at you too. I think they do fireballs like the shamans do. Come on. Sometimes these monsters are just very stubborn as far as trying to get them to... Alright. You just have to get in here and try to get him. Just unload on him. See, you resisted that one. Okay, got it. Alright. Hopefully this trap is not gonna... chest is not gonna blow up in our face.
Got it.
Ah, got it.
Aha.
Big shield. I'm going to give that to this feller here. Shield spell and a scroll that unidentifiable scroll. Not much of a haul, but alright, This one has some rats in it. It's gonna suck if we get killed by rats. Alright, our spell points. They look like there's something, but I've never been able to get anything to get them to do anything, so I think they're just there for decorations. And they don't show on the map as anything other than just a alcove. Let's go back and heal up.
Let's get out of here. Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay. Don't touch the merchandise.
Yeah,
Come back soon.
worthless. Alright, so this guy's got some stuff that's unidentified.
Aha!
It's not a bad sword.
I don't know. Ah. Aha!
So I got one like that.
Hmm. I don't know.
Let's give him another point in identify and see if he can identify that.
Ah.
There we go. So that's a pretty good sword too. So we'll give that to this dude. Now we're starting to get some, at least for our level, some decent items.
Hmm.
Good shield. Sort that out.
I don't know.
Sparkling
Aha!
So now you can tell what the helmet is.
Aha!
Ooh, personality boots. Those are good for him. So pop those on. You'll see that he gets more spell points.
Hmm.
Steel boots. I usually try to get my wizard outfitted with armor first because he's so squishy.
I don't know.
Still doesn't know what that is.
Ah. I don't know.
I always have a lot of trouble remembering what scrolls I have. I usually end up just getting an inventory full of scrolls that I've
I don't
never
know.
used. Let's see. I think these are enchantable. So that's why he's got those. Six, that's plus 7.
Don't touch the merchandise. Come back soon.
There's really not any point in keeping. I mean, your stuff can break. Like there are monsters in here that can break your items, but at this point, you're not going to encounter those. So there's really not a whole lot of point in keeping items that you're not going to use right then and there. Just sell them off for fundage. Later on, when you if you don't have a guy that you've taught how to repair items, you might want to take some, like an extra shield or an extra sword or something, just in case one of your items breaks. Because I think dragons, certain things like that, certain mobs like that can break your items when they hit you. Quite annoying.
Come again.
Alright, so the key to this little thing is this document right here. So there's a series of doors, and you have to open them in a certain order. I think we will come back. I don't have my walkthrough thing set up. I've got this in another, like a Word document set up so that I can look at it while I'm trying to figure out which buttons to push. So I think what we'll do is we'll go back to the temple, work on that one. And I'll have next time I record, I will have my.
Let's get out of here.
You'd think there's monsters right on their heels. Or actually, I think we're coming up about on our time limit, so. So let's save right here, and we'll call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me on our continued adventures here in Might and Magic 6. The Mandate of Heaven. Sounds very majestic, doesn't it? Well, anyway, I hope you like this. I hope you like these Let's Plays for the retro games. If you do, leave a like. Let me know. Maybe I'll try to find another old game that I played one day and see if I can get it to work on these machines and these newer machines and record it for you. And a lot of these old games are available on a website called Good Old Games, GOG.com. So if you're interested in playing it, playing some of these retro games, that's a good place to start. Start looking if you're interested in messing around with them. So thanks again for joining me. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.